Heyo! Welcome back, everybody. This is EonShiKeno with some more StarCraft 2 commentaries. Let's go ahead and take a look at our game number 2 of this best of 3 series. In the bottom left-hand corner, our blue Terran player. The man who goes by MMA. Hopefully, with this game number 2, he can deal a swift KO to his opponent. Maybe do a submission. I don't know. Get a technical victory. Is a technical victory a thing in the MMA? I can't remember. It has to be. Like, I don't know. You can get a knockout. You can get a submission. Maybe a technical knockout. I don't know. Maybe I'm mixing boxing with that. I don't remember. I don't know. I watched some MMA, but I'm not super familiar with it. But anyways, the person that MMA, in my metaphor here, might knock out of this best of 3. The red Terran player, CM Storm Polt. Polt last game got a little bit over-aggressive, and it seemed to be the death of him. 2 times. Not once, but yes, twice. 2 times. Decided to run into his opponent's fortified position and get demolished. So it worked out for MMA. He's not complaining. But it wasn't the best of times for Polt. This game we will see if Polt makes the same mistakes, or if maybe MMA decides to make some mistakes this game. Gas opening for Polt. Same thing over here for MMA. MMA choosing to put his barracks in a little bit off-key position, while Polt is putting it front and foremost. He ain't got nothing to hide. Marines already coming out, so definitely going to go with the tech route again. Last game we saw Polt go for a quick second gas that allowed him to get some Banshees. And a factory quick coming up here for MMA as well, so similar openings for both players. No Reaper coming out of here, just going to be Marine. And of course that SCV, always hard to click on here with his SCV, so he's going to try and harass it. One thing you can always do for those of you guys who play against Terran, whenever you can actually click on that SCV, just shift and then click on it a bunch. That way, whenever your guy loses target of it, the next shift queued command from your little harassing unit will chase it around all over the place. It's the best thing to do. It's great. Best way to deal with pesky Terran players building buildings. So factory coming up a little bit later here for Polt. MMA has us up just a tiny bit quicker. Starport being built, Tech Lab being built, so this is all the signs for a Banshee build. I guess MMA thought, you know, those Banshees were pretty good last game. I'm gonna give that a shot again. So Polt, interesting spot for a supply depot. I'm wondering if he just built it there because that's where his SCV was at the time, or it's for scouting Reapers coming into your base. I'm not quite sure what that's for, but second gas up here for Polt as well. Tech Lab going down, so it's looking like a similar opening for both players here. This is definitely a scout. This is definitely a scout supply depot. It's right up here next to this little jump location, the special Reaper / Colossus location to walk up. Stalkers, they don't care how many levels up it is. They'll blink up 15 levels. But Colossus and Reapers, they're one at a time, guys. They like to take the stairs. So Raven actually being built by Polt, scratch that, MMA going the defensive route here. And Polt back at once again going with the cloaked Banshee. So Reactor being built on the factory. We'll see what he's going to end up doing with that. You know, last game we saw MMA play the defensive card. Played it pretty well. And Command Center going up, so his Command Center is going to be quicker, obviously. We don't have Polt starting his just yet. Still producing Marines. And still producing Marines. So it's going to be unfortunate for Polt once he finds out that there's a Raven in his opponent's base and a Starport already done before he even gets there. You know, it's one thing to have a Banshee in your base or in your opponent's base. He's doing a little bit of damage, and then the Viking comes out, and then you're like, okay, now I got to fly away. But have it already there when you get there. That makes Cloak so worthless. Following this up with the Raven, Command Center of his own going down. Going to continue to produce Marines out of here. Might make a wouldn't mind. No, he's going to switch that over to a Tech Lab. So that was scouted out by this SCV, and he's going to head back. So this Banshee, this is going to be the most useless Banshee you've ever seen. I mean, at most, okay, here's what he's done so far. He's scouted out. There's nothing at the natural. And he's going to get in the main and scout out a command center. He's going to scout a little bit of everything. And then he is going to turn around and shoot and die. Okay. Kind of surprised he didn't just continue to fly on out of there because I think he can actually... I think he could have actually got out of there without... if he wouldn't have stopped. He just kept on flying. He would have been out of range of the Raven. He could have cloaked and just kind of just flew away, but I guess he figured he wanted to get one kill in there. So now Polt's kind of feeling a little disheartened. Didn't work out for him. Definitely wasn't as effective as it was last game, so MMA changing up his style a little bit to be a little bit more defensive, and that worked out even better for him. Shut that down so hard. Last game we saw the reactor kind of just cause a lot of deaths. And look at this Polt sending 5 Marines up here to get murdered. You know, normally you send 1 Marine to go to a Zelnaga tower. The only reason you send more than 1 Marine is if you think they have a Marine there. And he sent 5 of them. And that was the one time that sending 5 Marines to a Zelnaga tower was a terrible idea. Siege tank getting nailed by a Hunter Seeker missile. SCV's there quickly to repair. Viking, 1 goes down. That was a hell of a crash animation. That thing looked like it got hit by a Sidewinder, just started spinning like crazy. And now the Marines in the natural Polt. Siege tank starts sieging. He's in the back. This is nothing. Polt has nothing left here. MMA just kind of walks in, and this is a bop if I've ever seen one. Just walks on in here, kills everything. The natural's gone. There's nothing in the main. There's no units. He's got double his supply. MMA's waiting for the GG. There it is. That was a quick game. MMA likes to take these matches quick. Doesn't like to go to round 3. That's MMA metaphor again for you guys. Polt taps out. And, yeah, that was a quick 2-0 for MMA. MMA proving to be the better TvT player here. Defense seemed to be the name of the game for him, and it worked with flying colors. And, yeah, just a pretty quick series. Hope you guys had some fun watching a TvT. Don't get to see them too often these days. Just with the Protoss reign of destruction and all. But it's every once in a while TvT can have a pretty awesome series. So that's the end of this game and the end of the series. Thank you guys for watching. You can find more of my stuff over at youtube.com/EonShiKeno. Follow me on Twitter at EonShiKeno, at twitch.tv, EonShiKeno. Pretty much anything EonShiKeno. Just give it a whirl. It's probably me. If not, it's someone faking being me. And then you can say hi to them anyway. Because, you know, why not? Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you later.